Hello, it's Chris Cavelli with more about species. In the last few videos, we mainly focused on how to use our current tools. Now, I'd like to share some of my big thoughts about what I believe our system can do for studios, for artists, hobbyists, or anyone who wants to create 3D characters. To start, I'll have to take you back about 12 years. What you're seeing now is Species as it was first conceived. Created by myself and Eric Thivierge, Species was developed as a plugin for Autodesk Softimage and released by Exocortex in 2012. Back then, Species featured a pre-built 3D human figure bound to a special rig that could be used to alter the figure's proportions. Along with blend shapes to control overall body mass, these simple controls gave users an intuitive way to take one template character and quickly iterate any number of truly varied body types and styles. Other features allowed users to replace character meshes with their own, and tools for storing and loading custom templates. It also had the ability to convert the character into a fully functioning animation rig with just one click. In short, Species allowed artists to quickly create humanoid characters and have them animation ready in minutes. We were even experimenting with a costume system, a muscle system, and a cage deformer system for shaping faces. Unfortunately, we never got to implement these features before our parent software, Softimage, was discontinued by Autodesk in 2015. Even as short-lived as it was, the original Species offered users an incredibly fast solution for designing animation-ready characters. Its one limitation was that it relied on pre-built meshes and rigs, meaning you could only create humanoids with them. To offer other types of creatures, like quadrupeds or birds, we would need to build and maintain separate proportional rigs and meshes for each of them. And if you wanted to create something truly weird, you'd pretty much be out of luck. Now, I've always wanted Species to live up to its name and have the capabilities to create any kind of creature. In order to do this, you would need to be able to start from scratch with a procedural system that can generate a mesh and a rig as a simple framework for more complexity. And that's exactly what we've built with our prototype. It's a precursor to what we built years ago, a foundation that can be built upon to give artists effective tools to build whatever they want at lightning speed. Now, I'd like you to imagine our current procedural system, but equipped with all of the features of the original Species. With a tool like this, you could create any creature configuration from scratch with our S-spheres. You could test pose it to make sure it moves how you want. You'd have the freedom to detach a copy of your mesh, detail it in ZBrush, Substance, in any way you wish. Then, you'd have the ability to instantly reattach it to the system. You'd be able to store this finished character as a template, easily load it to make further adjustments to proportion and shape, and iterate as many varieties of your character as you need. You could literally build armies and races with this system. Imagine if Species was packaged with preset templates that included more detailed meshes, humanoids, a few types of quadrupeds, and a collection of other common creatures as starting points. Imagine it with a modular rigging system that could build full-feature animation rigs for any character configuration, all ready to go in seconds. Or imagine our system being compatible with popular third-party rigging systems. There really is no limit to what we can do with a system like this. Whatever the bells and whistles end up being, this is a framework that can make character creation a simple but comprehensive process that gives artists total freedom to create and eliminates so much technical overhead. I could talk about this all day, but I'd love to hear what you think. As I mentioned in the last video, we're running a beta test, so if you'd like to join and get access to Species, please sign up here. You'll also find a link in the description of this video. It's free to join, and we'd love to hear your feedback. There are some exciting things happening with Species, and we can't wait to share more with you. Until then, thanks for watching.